to me.
I open the page, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
Yeah, I was out pay the cost on me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on the cross for me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
Yeah.
I open the page, they talk to me.
Come on now, brew walk for me.
Urban Gorilla, that sauce on me.
Yeah, I was out pay the cost on me.
He the boss man, he got up on that cross.
First and foremost, I'm going to say Call Halal Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and say Shalom to the world, man. We're going to jump right into it. Let me get this real fast in Zephaniah chapter 2. Go back to Amos 3 and 3. You can get a precept after that too.
Yeah.
Right? Because this is the problem with niggas, right? Let's just say it like that. Niggas. We want to say to each his own. We want to say, if it ain't bothering me, just let it go. But like when we do that, we can't build nothing. We can't build together as a nation. How can I build together as a nation when he thinks it's okay to kill somebody? He thinks it's okay to be an adulterer. He thinks it's okay to worship goddamn Buddha. And how are we going to walk together as a people? That don't make no damn sense, man. You believe in the Quran. The Quran says you can beat your wife, man. Yeah. Am I supposed to, do you feel good about that? No. Then how you gonna walk together with somebody who does that? It's fundamental breakdowns we have as a people when we try to come together off nothing. Off nothing, bro. Go ahead.
Zephaniah chapter 2, verse 1.
Yeah, verse 1.
Con. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2, verse 1. Gather yourselves together, ye gather together, O nation not desired.
O nation not desired, right? The blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God's chosen people, the Israelites, is a nation not desired.
That's right.
And a clear example of that is what they did to us in America when they put us in slave ships, when they had Tuskegee experiments, when they had the Jim Crow laws, for the Hispanics, the Juan Crow laws, when they do redlining in us and keep us in certain segregated neighborhoods, still to this day, and still impacts us still to this day, and then make laws to where you can't even take your child out of that place where we segregated you to and put them in a different school, and they'll arrest you if you do so. It's like, you have to understand that we are people that nobody wants, bro. Nobody cares for our attention. We're people spoiled and robbed to this day. We need to gather together as a people. We're not going to do that under Islam. We're not going to do that because, matter of fact, even Islam got a whole bunch of random ass sex. Y'all can't even get together under y'all own banner. Y'all can't under nothing. At least with different Israelite camps, we still fundamentally know that we need to keep the law, statutes, and commandments in the faith. At least we can agree on that. The one thing that we're going to get judged by. Y'all sitting there talking about some Sunni Shiite. You got them, hell, even white Christianity. Y'all got a whole bunch of different belief systems. Some of y'all believe in the Trinity. Some of y'all don't believe in the Trinity. Some of y'all believe in Pentecostals running up and down doing Kamehamehas in the damn church house. Some don't, man. Like, y'all can't even get together. But what's your question? What you over looking at, man? What all this is, we are the Israelites, man.
Right.
We're claiming our nationality in the sight of all those who afflicted us, man. Your people, the so-called white man, have afflicted us all the way for damn near century, since y'all been around. I'm just gonna say that. And now we coming back to our true nationality and our heritage. We are the Israelites. We are the true Jews of the Bible.
That's right.
And the reason why y'all are allowed to put us into slavery is because we disobeyed our God. That's what this is. We're up here to wake up the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and to condemn y'all as well. So what's your question?
Yeah, that's just the icing on the cake.
And it's the icing on the cake. So what's your question?
Oh, just since you're trying to make direct sales. Okay. I actually was not in the United States. My family were Irish.
They're Irish?
Yeah, we were Irish.
All right, your family comes from Haiti, right?
We put British oppression.
Check this out, right? Now, do you know the Irish had people in slavery?
Oh yeah, we did.
Who they have in slavery?
Pardon me?
Who they have in slavery?
Well, probably the Protestants, unfortunately.
No, y'all had the Haitians in slavery, man. You don't even know that?
Haitians, really?
You had Haitians in slavery. This man's family.
Y'all played a role in the Haitian slave trade. Y'all played a big role in that.
We
Not
did.
only that, here in America, y'all played a big role in being what? The taskmasters, right?
No,
Yeah,
the slave catchers
The
was the
slave
police.
catchers, the taskmasters, and then later on when slavery ended, y'all were the
Okay.
police, right? That was clubbing us in the head, right? The Irish police in the East Coast. I know you heard about that.
Yeah, the Irish. Yeah.
Yeah, and what did they do? What was their pastime? What was their pastime? Bashing up niggas, right?
Enforcing the will of Tammany Hall.
What is that?
Tammany Hall was the extremely corrupt bureaucracy of old New York.
Who?
I mean, they built New York and made it what it is today. but they
What
were
nationality of people is that? What nationality of people was that?
Tammany called appeal to everybody mostly.
To everybody. It appealed to everybody, even though we were getting beat up for that.
It was all about buying votes, and that's meant trying to.
No, hold on. No, we deviating from my question. I asked you, what nationality of people established that? The same thing you just said. What nationality of people established that?
Tammany Hall?
Yes.
Okay.
What ethnicity?
The white man.
Okay, right. Now the white man.
Yeah.
Now check this out, right? We're talking about corruption, right? We're talking about people who's corrupt, and it still comes back to the white man.
That's right.
Yeah.
It still comes back to y'all being y'all being the corrupt. Like could you imagine? Like everywhere y'all went, right? Just as a people, every time y'all go somewhere, what happens? A place that y'all aren't, right? And y'all go there. What happens when y'all go there?
Well,
Habakkuk 2.
Where is there?
Anywhere the so-called white man goes where they weren't there originally, which is pretty much everywhere, pretty much. But everywhere y'all go, what genuinely follows?
Oppression of one form or another.
Of who?
Whatever the definition of white is.
No, I'm saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying who ends up getting oppressed every time?
People who are not white.
So like the indigenous population, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
indigenous populations, blacks, Mexicans, it's always happened because white people they don't
know how to live peacefully
because
with
white
anything, right?
has consistently changed many times over the course of.
Let's play. I'm looking for a verse. Hold up. Go ahead. Yeah, you're Haitian anyway. Let me do this verse.
Let's
I'll look for
put
a verse.
aside this white thing. Let's go ahead and stick with European. All right.
Okay.
That's fair, right?
Yeah. That's
so
fair.
everywhere the European has gone, what has he brought to the world, to the indigenous people there? What has he did?
He doesn't usually bring much.
Okay, so
Not
that,
much.
you see that's called bullshit. That's the white man's bullshit right there. This is what y'all do. You rape, you pillage, you murder, you steal, you enslave. That's everywhere y'all have gone. Correct,
that's
right?
also very true. Yeah.
All right. We're standing in one of those places today, right? Who initially was here?
Freemen, as I understand it.
Which group of people were initially here before the white man showed
Black
up?
people.
Well, you will say the indigenous natives, right?
Well, okay. You mean before?
That's right. And what happened to them? And what? That's right. And what happened to them?
They didn't even start it until they got here,
That's
bro.
cool. So what has happened to
all
them?
of them when we got here.
That's cool. And what has happened to them? The indigenous people that were here. What happened to
They've
them?
been slaughtered. The
They've been
Nation
slaughtered.
Is almost
All praise to the
nothing.
Most High. This devil just admitted what his people does. Con?
A God.
All right,
I have
all
a
right.
precept.
So, what should be done to the group of people that go around slaughtering everybody?
Oh no, let me grab this.
What should be done?
Well, we need to be held accountable.
You gotta be.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I feel it. I feel it today.
You're gonna be held accountable. All praises, because we believe in a God that will do that. He's a God of justice, right? And he holds people accountable for their actions, for what they do on this earth, right?
Right.
All right. And as a nation of people, you agree that y'all need to be held accountable. Now, what does that look like to you? What would that look like to you? You lie, you steal, you murder, you rape. What should be done? What's justice? What does that look like against your people?
So I am just one person. I do not have all the answers, but
I never got the answer, bro.
Okay.
Something does need to happen. I agree, and black people do need to be the administrators of that. They need to decide how we're going to proceed going forward, being the oppressed.
And we're here right now to tell you what's going to happen.
Okay.
But just to clarify, this ain't our words, just the words of the Most High, the one that made this earth, all right? The one that made everyone here, all right?
All right.
You got that?
You want straight to 18?
Yeah, straight to 18.
Because
For next.
Obadiah chapter 1 verse 18.
This whole book right here, Obadiah, was for you and your people, and the judgment that is belonging to you guys for what you guys, because you guys got a big check you got to write.
Yeah, we do.
And the house of Jacob shall be on fire.
And the house of Jacob should be on fire. That's the Black, Hispanic, Native Americans in particular. I believe we're speaking about Northern Kingdom, the Hispanics.
Okay.
Or Southern Kingdom, the brothers.
And the house of Joseph aflame.
That's Northern Kingdom brothers right there. That's the so-called Hispanics that you guys have also done great injustice to with the conquistadors and the Portuguese.
For sure.
And the house of Esau for stubble.
Esau, that is the biblical name of white people, right? The so-called European, right? He's gonna be stubble. He's gonna be stubble. So we know the Black and Hispanic American, the Black and the Native Americans, Hispanics, They're going to be fire. The white's going to be stubble. What does stubble do inside a fire?
I have no
It
idea.
burns up. Keep going.
And they shall kindle in them and devour them, and there shall not be any remaining of the house of Esau, for the Lord has spoken.
So let me put that in clear English for you.
Okay.
In the land where y'all will be holding us captives, right? Those people, the black, Hispanic, Native Americans, they're going to be the instrument of the Most High that devours the white man for everything he's done. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. So we're going to play a role in your guys' judgment. Just kind of like you were saying, right? All praise to the Most High. Just kind of like what you were saying. Keep going. You got something else?
Oh, yes.
Verse 19, and they of the south shall possess the mount of Esau, and they of the plain, the Philistines, and they shall possess the fields of Ephraim and the fields of Samaria, and Benjamin shall possess Gilead.
In other words, we're going to take everything you guys have, all right? Everything you guys have stolen from the world, eventually is going to fall in our pockets, you know what I'm saying? What else you got?
God, the book of Exodus chapter 21 and verse 16.
Bring it up.
And he that stealeth a man.
For anyone that steals a man, this is their judgment.
And selleth him. Or if he be found in his hand.
And if he's found still in your possession, same as the black man, Hispanic man are still in your guys' possession. We're in your guys' country right now, right? In your guys' jailhouse, right? All right.
He shall surely be put to death.
That's not my words. That's the Most High words. Your people have to be put to death for the crimes that you guys have committed against us, for the slavery you guys have enacted against us and kept us in. All right? At the end of it?
Yeah. I got it. This is Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom.
And the Most High will lay his vengeance upon the so-called white man. Go on.
By the hand of my people Israel.
What did we just read earlier? The Most High is going to utilize his people, his nation, the black, Hispanic, Native Americans, as a tool to get justice from the white man for what he's done.
And they shall do in Edom according to my anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith the Lord God.
And y'all going to learn about the Most High in that day.
We know through his judgments.
You know what I'm saying?
We
Y'all
know
gonna
through
learn
his
about
judgments.
that. Because you know why? Y'all don't know the Most High right now. Y'all have forgotten. You might have learned about him back in the day, but y'all forgotten about him, all right?
Yeah.
Y'all don't know that you touch us, you're touching the Most High.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't touch the Most High's children. You understand what a dangerous predicament you're in right now?
Quick one.
Come on. Bring
This
it
is Ezekiel chapter 35, verse 15. As thou didst rejoice at the inheritance of the house of Israel, because it was desolate, so will I do unto thee.
So because you guys, your nation of people, we're partying, we're living it up while we were down, right?
Yeah.
Dancing on our graves, right?
Yeah.
Thou shalt be desolate, O Mount Seir, and all of Idumea, even all of it.
Idumea is another name for the nation of so-called white man or so-called European, right?
Yeah.
Watch this. And they shall know that I am the Lord. They're going to know.
You're gonna know. Then you're gonna know who our God is, all right? So, all praise to the Most High, for real, because this is a perfect example of what needs to be said to our people, to the so-called white man. This is why we come out here, right? We come out here to condemn this devil, right? I mean, I don't got nothing personal against you, but you belong to a nation that's been
I am a symbol right now, and that's fine. I get that.
You're a simple what?
I'm a symbol to you guys.
I'm a simple white.
Okay. I mean, actually, unless you represent.
That's a title.
You know what I'm saying? No. I mean, look. You're a member of a nation that's been at war with my nation and my people for 2,000 years. All right. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's war, right? Soldiers, they don't got no personal beef with that other soldier on the other side of the battlefield, right? But since they belong to that opposing army, they got to still kill them, right? All right, that's the situation that we're in right now, right? No matter how you personally feel about me, how I personally feel about you, the Most High has made it clear we're enemies because you're my enemy. You're the things you people are doing, you're my enemy, and you ain't stopping them. I don't see you go and jump in front of a bullet. I didn't see you all out there jumping on the murderers of George Floyd. All those people around, I'm sure there are white folks around, they didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got. Let me see one thing real fast. And here's the thing: you really kind of can't even do nothing to turn it around, even if you wanted to. Because watch this. This is Jeremiah 18 verse. Was it 18? Yeah, 18 verse 8. If that nation against whom I have pronounced turn from their evil, I will repent of the evil that I thought to do unto them.
Y'all had 2,000 years to turn around and stop the crimes against humanity, the crimes against God's chosen people. Have y'all stopped? Nah, man. Let's
nation.
look back. Let's look at Martin Luther King, right? He was offering just peace, right? Peace. Yeah. What did y'all do with him?
Well, we murdered him.
All right, so y'all.
Oh my!
No, listen what he said. We murdered him.
you know what you did. I'm back in this one. Go back in. Let me show you something, right? I want to show you something else about the so-called white man. Give me Habakkuk chapter 2 real quick. I'm gonna show you something about your people. I'm gonna see if this fits you or not. And I mean your people. Here, read this. I got it right here. Habakkuk 2 is 2 and 4. Just read down. NLT.
This is the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 4. Look at the proud. They trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked.
Now, when you say the so-called white man is the most proud people in the world, it's I'm proud to be American. At least I know I'm free. Talk about the land of the free, but at the same time you got slaves. Who fits that? Do we? Because we don't fit that. Because it's the home of the slaves for us. Yeah, unfortunately.
But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to God.
And that's us. Keep going. Keep going.
Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest.
They're what?
They are never at rest.
Now, the so-called white man, y'all got so arrogant that y'all think nobody could ever take y'all out of power. Y'all think America is like you got our own people telling us America is a superpower, or Russia is a superpower. And all these nations before even Rome has failed one day. But y'all nations as y'all people and this nation right here, y'all think it'll last forever, but it won't. Because even looking at the dollar, look at the coronavirus almost took down America, man. Yeah. White men are so arrogant that they think they're gonna last forever, but they really not, man. It's going to end up just like Rome. Go ahead. Keep going.
They open their mouths as wide as the grave.
Yeah.
And like death, they are never satisfied.
Yeah. Read the next part.
In their greed, they have gathered up many nations.
Yeah.
And swallowed many people.
Have y'all done that? And y'all's greed, y'all open up y'all's mouth and swallowed many nations. Have y'all done that? Yeah. Wherever y'all go, y'all that's why I asked you this at the very beginning. Wherever y'all go, somehow y'all always end up ruling over any other person. And the thing about it is, every other nation who y'all go to offer pieces to y'all. Right. They turn their back and you stick a knife in it. And then on top of that, not only do y'all do that, y'all grow more arrogant to the point to where like, after y'all have amassed centuries of wealth and power, now y'all want to say we can be cool now. Everybody's all cool, but we're still at the bottom. We still got to scrape up everything. Y'all got generational wealth. Even if it's not you, I guarantee you know somebody who's got something that's been passed down from their forefathers, man. I know you know something like they got something, a restaurant, a bank account, trust funds, something like that. And you can mention a so-called white man like that, but you can't do that with us. We ain't got nothing. We too busy trying to just survive the world that y'all put against us, man. Give me I'll take that back. Give me Psalm chapter 73 real fast. They're not in trouble like others. Like, we don't even get the point to try to even save up money and invest in nothing because we're too busy trying to survive in this land of the situation that y'all put us in. But now we can be equal, but we have to scrape for the scraps, but y'all get to just eat whatever y'all want and survive. And the Lord ain't gonna come see y'all. Y'all think like that's what I'm saying. Y'all are so arrogant. Give me that. You know what?
Start at 3.
Where it says like
5, 4, 5.
I want 5. Let me 5.
Just straight to 5.
Yeah, straight 5.
Come on, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 73, verse 5. They are not in trouble as other
No. You right. Start at 3.
Come on, verse 3.
I forgot.
For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked.
The prosperity of the wicked. Yeah. Now, when you say, Mathaja, hold up that sign. When you say that's wickedness,
of course it is.
That's slavery. That's y'all taking the Native Americans' lands. That's y'all coming over and forcing this to the so-called Hispanics. Now they're in Catholicism. You ever notice why most Mexicans are Catholics? You ever wonder why that is? Because they came over and brought white Jesus. They said worship this. And matter of fact, give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 64. That proves that they Israelites. They say they have people come from a distant land, come all the way over here and say, you're going to worship this or you're going to die. that proves that they're Israelites as well. Because watch this. We're gonna use a teaching mechanism.
God, the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter.
Wait, hold up. Get that nation from far.
Verse 49.
Yeah, 49. Get that. Then we're gonna jump to that.
God. Deuteronomy 28 and verse 49. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far.
The Lord shall bring a nation against you from far. Now, when you say that Spain is far from where Mexico is,
Yes.
that's far, right? So that fits that so far. Go ahead.
Look, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flieth,
Yeah.
a nation whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
They didn't understand Spanish when they first got there, but now what happens? Now they speak Spanish. Why is that? Because a nation from far came over here and enslaved them. Go ahead.
Whose tongue thou shalt not understand.
Yeah.
A nation of fierce countenance,
Yeah.
which shall not regard the person of the old, nor shew favor to the young.
They're not going to regard any man's age. So when they came over here, they said, you're going to work, man, woman, or child, you're going to worship this. You're going to be a Catholic. You're going to speak Spanish. That's proven that the Hispanics are Israelites because they fit that. But in that same context, y'all people did that. That still goes back to the so-called white man. Y'all did that, so there has to be a punishment for it, which we read already. But we're going to go into this even further. Now go give me 64.
God, Deuteronomy 28 and verse 64. And the Lord shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other.
Yeah.
And there thou shalt serve other gods.
Yeah, so what?
Serve other gods,
Yeah.
which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even wood and stone.
Yeah. So we will serve other gods, even wood and stone, which our fathers haven't known. We didn't know white Jesus. Jesus was never white. His name was never Jesus. That's the thing. Like y'all come over here. Y'all come over and give us a fake, watered down version of what we believe and lead us into following what y'all believe, which really isn't even the Bible. It's antinomianism. Do what thou wiltism. That's why one of our brothers came up here earlier saying, do what thou, not do what thou will, to each his own, which really do what thou willism is just Satanism. And we get that from y'all because y'all do that. And so-called white men, y'all don't have no type of moral compass or standards for anything. That's why America was formed off of chaos, order through chaos. no type of just restraint whatsoever. That's why we do that. That's why, like you see, what Worldstar Hip Hop is. I talk about this all the time. You know what Worldstar Hip Hop?
No, I don't.
You've never seen Worldstar Hip Hop?
I've heard of it, but I've never.
What have you heard? What have you heard about Worldstar Hip Hop?
That they do a lot of hip hop. That's about it.
Oh Lord, you really? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. But stay with you. I'll say it like this: Worldstar Hip Hop it shows everything that's terrible about our people. It highlights everything that's terrible about our people. If you want to see something about black women on Worldstar Hip Hop, then 90% of the time you'll see twerk videos, fight videos. When you see the black men, fight videos. Hell, they even got Pride Month. You got men in there twerking now on Worldstar Hip Hop. That highlights everything. Yeah, man. Yeah, men are doing that. Men been doing that since like damn near 2000. But either way, that Worldstar Hip Hop highlights that. And where do we learn that from?
Probably from
the so-called white man. We learned that from the so-called white man because what happened when y'all brought us over here, whether it was America, whether it was Canada, whether it was Mexico when they came over there and oppressed the Mexicans, they robbed us of our culture and what we believe in. They robbed us of our God. They robbed us of following our God, our cultures, our languages. So all we know is what y'all teach us, and just left us here. So you wonder why we fight each other in the hood. You wonder why we slang drugs. Because where did we learn it from? Y'all did that. Y'all did that. Y'all flow sheets of cocaine and stuff like that. Y'all the biggest drug dealers on the planet, but y'all want to throw us in jail for slinging one rock. Where we learn it from? Like, think about this. You know about the crack epidemic?
Yeah.
You remember that? Were you alive during that?
Barely.
Well, barely, right? I'll just say this, right? Now, there was arresting a whole bunch of black people right during that.
Yeah.
Now, did we have a factory or some kind of like a laboratory to make that? I mean, that's a legitimate question.
There are no poppy fields in America.
I know, but where did we get the blueprint to do that from?
From the white
Yeah. and it's like, and like I'll say things like that, and you'll come to that conclusion, but people look at me crazy when I say the whole reason we're in this situation is because of so-called white man. Like, it's crazy. What you got? Go ahead.
The book of Proverbs chapter 12 verse 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor.
Yeah.
But the way of the wicked seduceth them.
The what?
The way of the wicked seduceth them.
The way of the wicked seduces them. That seduces y'all. Seduce us by y'all's actions, man. Y'all robbed us of everything. What's up, man? Our culture and everything. You wonder why we do what we do. Like when you see on TV, two or three black men shot in Oak Cliff. Where did we learn that from? Who got the factory making the guns? Who dropped it off? And who made something called COINTELPRO and that undermined all of our prophets or all of anybody who tried to stand up for us? Who created that? Y'all did. Who created the guns that gave it to us? Y'all did. We wasn't making that. And y'all have the arrogancy to be like, oh, why do they shoot each other? Because y'all told us this. Y'all showed us this. Civil War, hell, y'all get mad about like this. They get mad about black on black crime, but that pales in comparison to the death toll of the Civil War. Like, you see what I mean? Where do we learn it from? Go ahead.
I mean, shit. Back in the day, what was it? What would the gentlemen used to do? They used to line up, take a couple steps, turn around and shoot at each other, right?
Are you talking about
the duel?
You're the duel, right? So I mean, really, everything we're doing is really just some sort of reflection of what we've learned from our old masters, right?
Yeah,
that's right, man.
That's the thing. Go ahead, get your precept. Go ahead.
No, this is yours.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Come on. This is Psalm 73, verse 4. For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm. They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men.
Stop right there. Y'all are in trouble like how we are, man. Like going back to what I said at the very beginning, we have to sit there and try to fight to survive and basically just have work ourselves to the bone just to have ends meet. But so-called white men don't have to do that. Y'all get taught about, when you was a kid, did you get taught about credit?
No, I figured it out on my own.
You figured it out on your own?
Yeah.
Do you know, sir, a lot of white people got taught that as a kid? You know, a lot of so-called white people had their parents put them on their credit card, so they built credit going up before they was even born. Oh no, it's not. Because my coworker, he learned that from a so-called white man himself. He put his kid on his credit card, didn't give her a card, and he just spent it and paid it off. And now her credit score is higher than mine, and she's 3 years old. That's information like that. We don't learn that, man. We don't get that info, but y'all get privy to that info. Like that's one thing y'all don't understand. Y'all ain't in trouble like how we are. Y'all if you wanted to right now, you could hop out of a car and fight a cop. And it's a 10% chance you will get shot. I can hop out the car, no gun, hands up, and I get murdered. That happens.
Yeah.
You know that happens to us. That don't happen to y'all. Y'all not in trouble like how we are.
You're absolutely right.
So you have to realize that like there's something coming for y'all, bro. This can't just happen.
Yeah.
If there is a God, right, and he just allows this to happen, he don't really care about us, man. And he only cares about y'all then, and you can't believe that because if he cared about y'all, he wouldn't let y'all to be born without melanin and get burnt in the sun every goddamn day. I'm just saying, it's not even really a slight. You have to think about that. Like the Lord God cursed y'all to the point to where like y'all can't even go out in the sun without dying. Y'all like as you're walking through the day, you're literally dying by being in the sun.
Yeah.
But he gave us the ability to just do that. It reflects off of us and gives us energy. Go ahead.
Let me finish this.
We got solar power, right?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is the, verse 6. Therefore, pride compasseth them as a chain. Violence covereth them as a garment.
Now, since y'all get away with the things y'all do, and since y'all got a profit off of us, y'all think that oh, this God wanted it to be this way. Manifest destiny. Let's talk about that. Manifest destiny, right? The Lord's with us to the point so we can just go ahead and just put y'all in captivity. We continue to rule over y'all and say that they're our friends. Now you got. We're not rapping, brother. We're talking the truth. We're talking about the Bible. Oh, hair rap. Oh, I thought you were talking about rapping. Sorry, brother. You an Israelite too. While we're on that subject, we're gonna have to wrap this up with him because I need to get on my people, bro. Matter of fact, I'll let you go after this. But this right now. What you got?
Malachi.
Go ahead.
Okay. This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau.
Oh yeah. Let's stop.
Hold that.
Oh yeah. Hold that. We're doing it good. Because we still gotta be out here talking to our people. So I'm gonna end it off on this one right here. Go ahead.
Okay. Come on.
Go ahead.
Book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 3. And I hated Esau, and laid his mountains and his heritage for waste, heritage waste for the dragons of the wilderness.
Now, this is the Lord saying, God, the God of the Bible, the Lord saying he hates Esau. Who's Esau? The progenitor of the so-called white man. He hates y'all. That's why he gave y'all, like, that's why certain things happen to y'all that don't happen to other people, like being born without melanin. Like, y'all have to put on artificial melanin to just be outside. And even still, you're still dying because the sun is killing you.
Skin cancer.
Like, you got to say God hates you for that, man. Go ahead.
God. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build.
Y'all shall build. Y'all built up this land. Y'all built up Idumea. Go ahead.
But I will throw down.
America's coming down, man. Just like our Rome fell, America's coming down. And you're going to be a part of that. And what's going to end up happening is you're going to be rounded up for slavery. You're going to serve your slavery. And then after that, you're going to cease to exist. That's what's coming. That's what the Bible teaches. It's not a happy-go-lucky book, man. It says salvation for this people and damn Mississippi girls, bro. Destruction for another people, man.
Destruction mode.
Yeah, destruction mode. But with that, man, that's all we got for you, man. Ain't nothing else new I can really tell you, man. It's the damn city girls over there, bro.
I think you want to
Huh?
I appreciate the dialogue. I really do.
Okay, that's cool. I do too. This is great.
Long praise Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shai. Kwame Asherala. Shalom.